Welcome back, everyone. I've got another video here. One of the best topic that I would like to discuss with everyone, which is the best province in Canada to move to. There are so many students out there. There's so many temporary workers who always get confused, and it's really hard to decide which province to live, which province to work, where should we start, especially for the international students, which province to choose. I have made few videos on where to go. Should we select college first or the province first? If you haven't watched that video, it's right there, so you can have a look on it. But this video is totally dedicated to a discussion about which province to move. So watch this video until the end and you will get a lot of idea. You will get a great picture of which province to move in. And don't forget to subscribe this channel. So let's get started. Now, before we head to which province is good, I think it's really important to know why Canada is so special. Immigrants are flocking in Canada right now, and with good reasons. It's a multicultural nation that welcomes over 400,000 immigrants every single year. The economy is strong, the education system is top-notch, the tech sector is growing, and Canada's universal healthcare system is one of the best in the world. Even it's better than US. They always complain. Now, how to choose which Canadian province to move to? Well, in some regards, the province you will want to move to depends on the immigration program that are available in that process. How to choose which Canadian province you would like to go, or which one is better to move? It depends on so many factors. A few of the factors are like which immigration program, which immigration application you are filling up. Also depends on the location of the employer, if you're getting it sponsored by a location. Also depends on the school or college or university you are getting admitted to. So there are so many factors which are involved in making this decision. But then I can give you a little bit of idea of each province. What are they good for? And how can you get benefit? And when you move to a province, you have to spend a couple of years, and then it's really hard if you enter a province and you start living there, you start working there. It's really hard to make a decision to move to another province. The first one on the list is British Columbia. Well, vibrant cityscapes, diverse culture in this province, and a booming employment makes BC an excellent choice for any immigrant planning to go to BC or start their studies in BC. The culture, you talk about the nightlife and the wide variety of restaurants, contrast and natural landscape in the province. And that province has everything to offer you. It's a home to a rainforest. If someone doesn't know, Guayhanas National Park Reserve is one of the very famous rainforests. They have numerous ski resorts. It's known for kayaking, it's known for hiking. So if you're an outdoor person, BC is a perfect place to go to. When we talk about BC, people are scared of living in Vancouver. It's very expensive, but you don't have to live in Vancouver. You can either go to Surrey, which offers a wealth of opportunities. There's a place called Saanich in BC, which has the lowest unemployment rate in Canada. There's another place, Victoria, which is full of old world charm. So there are a few places in BC which you can consider. The cost of living, of course, is very expensive in British Columbia than any other province in the entire Canada, which offsets the unemployment rate, which is very low, and high wages. Program for immigrants for this particular province includes for the skilled workers, for the healthcare professionals, semi-skilled employees, program for the entrepreneurs. So yeah. Ontario, where I landed, Ontario offers similar experience, economic opportunities, like in British Columbia is a lot, but does so while providing a lower cost of living. There are few areas in Ontario which are not as expensive as the areas in British Columbia. The quality of life is exceptionally high. Low crime, gorgeous landscape, the health job market ensures that you can build a life for yourself. choosing a right area in Ontario to get the experience you want. The urban lifestyle is quite different from the rural one, and there are in between options like Hamilton. Thunder Bay offers amenities in between, not so high tech, not so low. The job opportunities in the modern city environment, meaning you don't have to choose Ottawa or Toronto. No matter where you choose to live in Ontario, you will be in some of the safest cities in the world. Ottawa, for example, offers several programs that immigrants can take advantage of, including Human Capital Priorities Express Entry System, French Speaking Skill Worker Program, and the employer job offers in, let's say, there's lots of opportunities for the international student categories, and the Express Entry Skill Trade Program, French Worker Stream Program. I think you guys should reach out to their website, which is right in front of me, to discover what all programs are there in Ontario. So there are lots of programs in Ontario if you're looking for a permanent residency. Okay, the most controversial province in Canada, Quebec. If you are a native of French-speaking country, then you are the right person to live in Quebec, and you will feel like home. Where French, not English, is the official language. It's also an excellent location for individuals who want to immigrate by starting a business in Canada. It has worked hard to keep operating cost low for businesses. It serves as a Canadian center for venture capital and has the lowest tax rate on corporate profile in North America. So that's amazing for entrepreneurs, for business startups. It's also facing labor shortages at the moment, which means there are plenty of jobs opportunities to choose from. There are numerous educational opportunities as well, including access to McGill University, which is one of the finest, well-known university in Canada, and one of the top in the world. Apart from that, the cost of living is very reasonable, not so expensive, not so cheap, and it's lower than the cost of living both in British Columbia and in entire Ontario. There are numerous immigration programs in Quebec as well. That doesn't comprise the federal government, so they have their own programs. That's how Quebec is, a little bit different than any of the provinces collectively. There are numerous immigration programs to choose from, including programs for permanent workers, business people, for temporary workers, foreign students, families, and entrepreneurs as well. Alberta, my province. Don't want to pay any provisional taxes? That's a province, Alberta. So we don't pay any provisional tax. That's how Alberta is defined in one word. No extra tax. Then Alberta looks quite good. Cost of living is low. The economy is getting stronger and stronger every single day. There are thousands of wide open space to enjoy. Jobs are available in oil, in finance, in tourism. The province is also home to multiple colleges and universities and trade school. University of Calgary is one of the top-notch university in the world, in Canada. And Alberta is also welcoming numerous faiths, including Hindus, Muslims, Jewish, Buddhist people. So you see a lot of diverse culture here. Alberta is also actively seeking immigrants thanks to massive labor shortages. They offer the Alberta Nomination Program for people with skills to fill the job shortages, program for self-employed farmers, entrepreneur programs for fresh graduates, and many more. One of the easiest province to get permanent residency, only if you have started living in Alberta from the beginning. Another province, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is widely acknowledged as one of the Canada's most beautiful province, no doubt. I've never been there. It's on my travel list. Let's see when I'm gonna go there. But if you would like to enjoy seaside lifestyle in the place that offers one of the Canada's lowest cost of living, then Nova Scotia is a place to be. The pace of life is a lot slower here compared to the rest of the country. In fact, that's appreciated there. Everyone loves it. There are few job opportunities in the province than there are in some of the others. If you want to immigrate to Nova Scotia, you will want to make sure that you have a solid, long-term job opportunity lined up because it's really hard to find a job in Nova Scotia, very limited opportunities. But at the same time, one of the easiest way to move to this province is to apply to Nova Scotia nomination program, which is a permanent residency program. These programs favor those who meet certain labor market needs, as well as physicians, entrepreneurs, skilled workers. There's also an express entry program that may benefit many immigrants. Now, which province has the best education in Canada? British Columbia is widely recognized for having the best school system, followed closely by Ontario and Alberta. This information is based on the indicators on college and university indicators. This is also based on the skills and the outcomes of the adult in the working population. Let's talk about which province has the best healthcare system. British Columbia scores the highest grade on the Canada's health report, and it's also got the third best healthcare system in the world, ranking just behind Switzerland and Sweden. So BC. Within Canada, Ontario is second place, followed closely by Quebec and Alberta. But what's the most beautiful province in Canada? Beauty is subjective. Nova Scotia is widely considered to be Canada's most beautiful province. Rolling green hills, coastal sea cliffs mingle with gorgeous fish villages, fishing villages to create a truly unforgettable experience and landscape. Let's talk about the most important thing, which is the safest province in Canada. Quebec, yes, that tops the list, is ranked number 1 safest province in Canada with Canada's lowest crime rate. In addition, Quebec had very few dangerous crimes than any other province in Canada. You've got many options now. I hope there was information which will make you, a little bit more confident and will make it a little bit easier for you guys to take decision on which province to move to. Once you have chosen the province you want to live in, you will also need a great deal of help to ensure that your immigration application is strong as possible, right? Which is a very stressful time for everyone. So if you guys have any questions, drop your questions in the comment box and I will be able to reply those as soon as I see. And well, thank you for watching the video and have a great one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and I'll be coming up with another set of video which will be as interesting or maybe more interesting than this one. So have a good one.